Hi, my name is April Lake, and I chose to do my final presentation for the teacher in the law about the legal issue of student appearance. The reason that I chose this is because it is an issue of concern in my school, just simply because I've had several students come in with shirts and things like that were not appropriate for school, and I felt that they were lewd and just not okay to be in school with. So I've sent them up to the office, and I've heard other teachers too as well talk about these issues of sending students up to the office, and then they nothing happens, and they get to come back to class and wear whatever they were wearing previously. So some of my experiences with this legal issue is the fact that I had a student this past year come in with a shirt on that was lewd and provocative, and it was talking about sex. Well, I knew that when the other students had seen would see the shirt, that there was going to be a problem and the learning environment was going to be disrupted, and it was not going to be a conducive environment for learning. So I sent the student to the front office with a sticky note saying, what my concern was, and that he probably needed another shirt. And about 5 minutes later, he came back to the classroom with the note, and the note that was given back to me said that, it was fine and he could stay in class. So nothing was done about the shirt problem. And I just asked the student to put his hoodie on, which he was totally fine with. He wears it most of the time anyway. I'm not even sure if he really knew what the shirt said, or if he had just grabbed it out of maybe his sibling's dresser or something at home. I don't really know what the backstory was, but I just knew that, that was not going to be appropriate to wear at school. Um, and then another experience I have with dress code and student appearance is something else that was just, it doesn't have anything to do with what I experience at work. But this is just something that I have had an experience with, and it's the fact that when I was in high school, my friend dyed her hair green, and then the administration told her, you have to dye it back to a natural color, um, and you're not allowed to dye your hair at school. So, in my opinion, I felt like that was really taking away her self expression, her way that she wants to see herself, and for others to see her. So I just felt like that was not fair that they took that away from her. Some of the court cases that I want to focus on were Hayden versus Greensburg Community Schools. And this is an instance where a student was trying out for basketball, and he wanted to be on the basketball team. And the school told him, no, you can't be because your hair is long. So either you got to cut it or you're not going to make the team. So the student told his parents about this, and obviously they went to court and they said, one, you're taking away his freedom of self expression. This is his right to come to school with long hair if he wants to. And then, second, why are the female athletes treated differently than the male athletes? So they brought up those two facts to the court, and the court actually ended up amending a case from 1972 that said it was okay to tell students, how their hair could be. And then also, the court ruled that male and female athletes had to be treated equally. Another court case is Newsom versus Albemarle City School Board. And this is an instance where a student wore an NRA shirt with guns on it to school. And the shirt that he wore is actually this blue one right here that has the NRA right here. And then also there's like some black silhouettes in there holding guns. And it's for a shooting sports camp. He wore this to school, and the school said that this was disruptive to the learning environment and that it was promoting, gun violence. So the student went home, told his parents, and then they went to court, and then the court actually ruled in the student's favor because they stated that he had the right to free expression, and also it was not promoting gun use. It was simply about a shooting camp. Um, so this is an example of something that would be okay to wear to school. And then these are my references for my final presentation. I used the book a lot, and then also I had two separate websites that I used that were very helpful.